Welcome back, 5 Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here, and the following message was brought to you by the Please Don't Take This Out of Context Foundation. My replay stack is massive. Yeah, what happened? I was gone for a week because I had to prepare the finals for my, basically the equivalent to the SAT exams for my students, and I kind of had to disappear off YouTube for a week, so apologies for that, but I'll be right back here. And there is this large backlog. It's gonna be insanely hard to cast them all, but I'm gonna try. Damn if I'm not gonna try here. There are so many good matches, and RAGL has kicked into high gear. Technically the season is over now, but I haven't watched half of the replays, or I haven't watched like 75% of the replays to be more precise. And this is one of the top dog matchups here. Speaking of dog, ILikeMen spawning in the southeastern quadrant of the map as Soviet Russia, as good old Russia here. And he's gonna be met by the Russia of... Oh, sorry, it's Ukraine. Huh. Never mind. And he's gonna be met by with the Ukraine from Ganon. And yeah, Ganon has been struggling a little bit, to say the least. He's still in contention for a top 4 spot, so he's probably eligible for the playoffs, but damn, this season has not been kind to him compared to the last couple seasons where he has barely lost any matches. And that's mostly thanks to some of the newcomers who are insanely skilled. They just started grinding, basically. Ooh, the dog giving ILikeMen a massive field advantage here. Gonna push Ganon back. That's a massive field advantage already. Dropping like 5 or 6 rifles. And there's grenadiers here on the wings for Ganon. That's the reason for why he didn't have a mass overwhelming in the middle. Both spawning with a... Excuse me? Where's the... Okay, the second ref is coming online super late now. I think... Did he have to cancel a war factory or something? Okay, that's weird. So ILikeMen is really behind on the build. He's like... What? No! Ganon went double power plant as well. I'm just genuinely confused at that point. Okay, he's now ahead. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that math checks out, but ILikeMen does have a base defense queued up, so these grenadiers are probably not going to be able to find much damage, considering that there's already a secondary power plant in full effect, and it's also selling off immediately afterwards, getting a nice technician out of here. Yeah, I don't need to introduce Mr. ZxGanon anymore. He is a staple of the channel. He's also been my co-host for most of the active streaming days, which, by the way, quick announcement, I'm going to have 2 weeks in July where I'm going to be streaming to my heart's content, because, wow, because I'm going to have some spare time, finally. Wow, ILikeMen taking an aggressive Derek against Ganon, like, on this map, no less. This is one of the hardest maps to take an aggressive Derek on, because you need to basically get up in your opponent's grill and sneak the engineer through this passage. And then back. Ooh, mobile flag from Ganon, missing him by just 1 tile. And I think the attack dog vision advantage gets negated by the... Yeah, gets negated by the mobile flag by just 1 cell. So this is gonna be some nice value for Ganon. And now, after this engagement finishes, let's talk about ILikeMen. Ooh, Ganon bleeding some units though. But he's starting to push back here. Ooh, lots of damage being taken, but the dog is finally out of the picture. That means the go button has been pressed. He's trying to find the force fire connection, but it's not happening. Ooh, rocket soldier very low. Yep, gets pelted here by a little flak bullet. Alrighty, so with that out of the way, Ganon is finally able... Well, that was a very nice... Ooh, that was a bit inattentive. And the APC is there to scare him off. Alrighty. Alrighty. Keep trying, buddy. He's never gonna catch it. You're too slow! Yeah, ILikeMen is on a roll. He is, him and Goat are the top 2 contenders for the title right now. And I haven't seen the standings in quite a while, but I think they're actually tied. Which is super amazing. At first I thought that Goat would not be dropping a single game, but it dropped only 3 or something. Yeah, but ILikeMen was steadfast and also just not dropping any games against basically anyone. But I still don't know how this is gonna pan out here. Nice scatter move from Ganon. So the APC finds only 1 crush. Not too many rockets, only 3. I think if he plays it intelligently here, he can single out the rockets. Let's see. Oh, okay, taking a couple shots already. That's not good. Ganon pushing forward with the flag line of sight advantage. He has patched it back up, and you can just see how impactful those early vehicles are. This is just such a crucial timing. This is... Ooh, getting very low is the flak truck. It's not dying. They gotta be kidding me. Ganon being so on point with his flak micro there. Like, I sometimes give him flak, pun fully not intended, for his micro decisions, but that was really well played. Yeah, early vehicle micro is such an important part of the game in high tier, especially considering if you want to rebuild another light vehicle. Sure, it's only 600 credits if you want to rebuild the flak truck, but it occupies your war factory for like 15 seconds, and that in turn means the difference between getting your con yard established before your opponent is there or that not being the case. So that is a super important timing. That's why light vehicles are so important. And if you don't have them, like if you lose them and then just forfeit your early light vehicle advantage, then what that basically means is that your opponent is always going to have line of sight advantage as well and can basically dictate the flow of infantry engagements. That's a very aggressive... Oh, is he doesn't have a spot to deploy here. He would need to kill the civilian building. Don't think he's going to go to. No. Okay, instead he's going for the expansion. That's very smart. Flak truck is now out of the picture. But I think ILikeMen doesn't have enough army to stem this right now. Especially not with the tank going deep. Oh, that was a waste. That was a massive waste. Tank soaking up damage for Ganon. So really well played from him thus far. And that's going to be a scramble from ILikeMen to hold this position. Yeah, ILikeMen and Goat. Both indomitable this season as well. Yeah, basically just not dropping points. And Ganon is struggling to secure a playoff spot for himself. He still has a chance. But I think as of the time present, he still hasn't secured. He hasn't done so just yet. Pushing back a little bit of the base. Oh no, nice, nice. This is a game of inches now. That's what she said. Oh, low power. That power snipe, kicking ILikeMen into low power at the worst possible time. Yikes. That is devastating. So now that's a couple seconds to just get some free damage in. But Ganon's tanks have not been in the front and thus have suffered. Man, Ganon always plays it so aggressively. He has had such a bad early game this time around that he still managed to swing back in full force. So what would be my game plan? If I were Ganon, I would probably try and send some tanks to the right-hand side. See if I can do something there. But, yeah. Then again, Ganon has ranked considerably higher than me in the past 3 seasons, so... this one included. So, yeah. Also, I want to tell the story about how I barely got not relegated this year. Ooh, ILikeMen pushing in. He thinks he has the field advantage for now. Now with the flame tower, that should prove true. Yeah. Okay, Ganon's flame tower getting decimated. And the Tesla coil's not focusing on the heavy tanks. That means that there is going to be enough of a meat shield to push through. Well, that's probably going to finally be an engagement dune for ILikeMen. Tesla coil goes down. MCV taking a beating. And the heavy tank is primed and loaded. Alright. Top side, there is an infantry detachment, but without a frontliner to soak the damage. Oh, the heavy tank is blocking the MCV. There's a tank flank. Just a single tank. Ooh, he has mismicroed. He has mismicroed. He should have targeted the MCV there. A slip of attention from ILikeMen. But it was such a smart idea. Pulling this tank. Still, Ganon is going to lose one harvester at least. Second harvester probably also... No, he's pulling him back. Well, but ILikeMen is still going strong. He's got enough rockets. I've got the rockets. Yeah, rocket count is still high enough. Ooh, MCV taking a beating and going down. It's been cruising for a bruising here. This has been a long time coming, but finally. Crucially, though, the refinery is alive. This is such a big deal for Ganon. Oh, I thought that was a flank army. Nope, that's just the racks and a power plant. Would be even worth capturing that. Like, there is a very low chance that Ganon is gonna see this being captured. Would just be a free racks and a free power plant, like 500 for that. Yeah, sign me up. Crucially though, the econ has survived for Ganon. And that might be able to sustain him a little bit longer. He's also established a base on the right hand side. He is transferred. Ganon's macro is good. Ganon's macro is really good. ILikeMen has an expansion on the left hand side. Oh, by the way, that's something else I wanted to talk about. People have asked me, what about spec chat? Can you disable this? No. So you're stuck with the spec chat train and also with the annoying noise. However, this is the developers are aware of the issue and yeah, they've promise to probably fix it in the upcoming release, because it's an easy fix. It's just that no one ever really brought it to their attention. Oh, nice rocket. Also spots the MCV. Ooh, and dodges. Gets the hell out of dodge here. That's nice. That just gives him a head start in reacting, which he did not use. Okay, instead, he's been going for a little harvester hunt here. Nothing of value has been gained, or lost for that matter. Well, now a heavy. That is of considerable value. And Ganon again with the Tesla coil. He's just so good about that. Ooh, ILikeMen is forced to reposition his MCV. Going aggressive, going north. Don't know what to make of this here. This is a very weird position. It's like Ganon's army flanking from the side of ILikeMen, and ILikeMen retreating towards Ganon, towards Ganon's main base. It's like, what? That's the good old switcheroo for both players. Ganon's army's converging. Ooh, ILikeMen, it's not looking good for this Coneyard. This is not long for this world. Ooh, it's gonna be able to escape though. Not if Ganon pulls the tank. Okay, what do we have on the right-hand side? We've got a very exposed expansion. We've got a very secure expansion for Ganon. And he's just got so many more harvesters. Oh no, even. Even for now. Ah, yeah, he just killed one. He just killed one or two here and denied this expansion. So, yeah, it's even now. Where's the NG? Where's the NG? Oh. Oh no. That was here for a while, but it didn't capture anything. Yikes. Oops. Accidentally put it on fast here. Okay. Oh, that's so nice. The backline Tesla coil. Let's see. Is Ganon gonna react? Nah, doesn't look like it. Oh! Yeah, he did react in time, and the Tesla coil from Ganon, which, by the way, Tesla coil from ILikeMen refocused on the other harvester. Unfortunate. Which, by the way, Tesla coils have been nerfed in terms of their line of sight. So it's no longer that easy to just deploy a backline Tesla and get the hell out of dodge. Ooh, brave civilian. Radar dome out for Ganon. He has never proven himself to be, like, super lethal with Yaks, but he has proven himself, macro-centric enough that he can just overwhelm you. Like, if he's got the economy, which he definitely has this game, then it can still be dangerous because he just flies his Yaks in and murders your power plants. Doesn't matter if they die. He just inflicts enough structural damage to make that not matter. Ooh, ILikeMen's army is being decimated. It's dwindling. And he's trying so hard on the other side to break this expansion, but 2 Teslas, 2 flame towers. Ooh, this is not coming to fruition here. Not looking good. A 3rd flame tower. That's some AoE. Put some shrimps on the Barbie, mate. This is barbecue day. Yeah, that was not a good engagement at all. Splitting the army was a good idea from ILikeMen, but splitting into a super fortified base. Like, this is a flame roast. Flame roast prime. This is the George Foreman of bases here. Ooh. Okay, that's ambitious. He's got, like, this MCV though has been so sneaky. Kills 1 harvester, but still, is it enough? Okay, 1 heavy tank on the flanks. Also denying the econ on this side. Just how does he stop this army? This is gonna be super tough to stop. 1 Yak here for line of sight as well. Just gives him the edge in all those skirmishes. Let's see. Yeah, the heavy tank has not been accounted for just yet. He should sell this. He's broke. Ganon is floating so hard. Oh! The Yak went down, but it apparently took a considerable amount of infantry with it into a damp grave in those mushy wastelands. Oh, it's not looking good here. Ooh, the V2 also a devastating hit. Power down, lights out. ILikeMen, I think his days are counted in this match. Ganon so good at pulling his infantry back. Or pulling his tank back here. Ooh, GG. Very, very well played. What an amazing game 1. That's only the start. We're going to be back in round 2.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Which, if you allow me the run-on sentence, is going to be Discovery. Yeah, kind of one of the most picked maps, I think. At least I've seen it in lots of replays. It's kind of standard except for the comm center in the middle, and kind of a double ref map. Let's be honest. If you capture the center, you're gonna have intel on all your opponent's movements. So, in my opinion, that's a pretty strong double ref map. Also, without the advanced refinery, this would be a considerable north versus south disadvantage, because northbound harvesters have to take the scenic route. But with enhanced refinery, yeah, it's mitigated. So I'm expecting nothing short of a double refinery, so a quadruple refinery. Southbound push here for infantry from ILikeMen. Alright, he's trying to snack this Derrick. Doesn't trust himself to take the middle. Interesting. He also has a pillbox lined up, so both playing it super safe this time around. I guess with double ref you do have the economy to spare. Ooh, Grenadiers as well. Ganon is trying again. Is he gonna find some structural damage this time around? Might be a timing window. Ooh, the engineer skedaddling. Yeah, no, there's a pillbox. Let's be real. If he doesn't deploy it prematurely, then it's gonna be fine. 12 seconds. Okay, he's kind of behind on the production timer. Yeah. There's a kill box. Singling out the Grenadiers as well. Oh, so nice. He singled out all the Grenadiers before they could do a single point of damage. Let's see, has it been... still on low power, but come on. It's like 70. Oops, support parts. Yeah, support power tab, we're not gonna see that in a while. You should honestly sell one of the refs, I guess. Yeah, selling pillbox, selling a ref. And he's back to power parity. There we go. Also manages to get the Derrick for himself. And probably gonna be able to eke out an advantage in the middle as well. That is big. He also has scattered about some riflemen just to scout against incoming Grenadiers this time round. Just not getting cheesed by Ganon. But Ganon is too far behind. He's not out on the map at all right now, except for this lonesome rifle and this scout. Yeah, good luck, buddies. You're on a this is a very lost cause. Okay, let's go back to production. ILikeMen again with a relatively late... yeah, he had to rebuild the power plant on low power, so that took him a while. So he's like 15 seconds, 20 seconds behind. That's actually big. That's gonna delay his MCV timing a considerable amount as well. So this means that Ganon basically has to... can pick the first spot for his MCV, and unimpeded. He can do so unimpeded. A light tank is coming out for ILikeMen. I'm in this position. That's kind of a wonky position here, because he's got the middle. He doesn't need line of sight. He doesn't need any line of sight enhancement, basically. He also has medic, so that counters the flak truck poke. Honestly, that might be a time to skip the light vehicle and go straight up for another harvester, so you can catch up on the MCV timing. But yeah, that's up for debate. Ooh, this engineer is gonna get snacked. No doubt about it. Unless Ganon pulls back, which would be weird. Ooh. Yep. Good fight, good night. Was a very valiant effort from the engineer. Yeah, I really like the middle. Having the middle here. Misses the flak truck, so Ganon gets away with this scot-free. The flak truck should have, honestly, in my opinion, guarded... Oh, sorry, the light tank should have honestly guarded the engineer on his way to the Derrick. Because they're traditionally a very strong counter to flak trucks if they can catch him. Ganon now going for an engineer. Hoping that there's nothing in the way of resistance. Okay. Riflemen starting to whittle away. The fire is gonna get answered by blanket fire from 3. RIP. So, ILikeMen has a service depot out. Ganon is already on building more racks. Yeah, it's just a timing advantage that this grand push got him. So even though his combat tab is not going to look good, it's like 880 behind. Ooh. Ranger getting away. Wait, is it empty? Ooh. He doesn't have an engineer. Okay. Well, that's a 4-foot flak truck. Nice. Stopping and not pursuing too hard. Oh, nice. He's going to find the engineer from Ganon. What a timing. What a timing here. I really like this. The middle is still fully under control of ILikeMen, and the armies, I would say, are pretty much... Oh, wow! ILikeMen is actually hit by like 2k. Or 1.5k, still. That's so smart. I love what ILikeMen is doing. Sees, scouts the army with a rifle scout, who gave his life for that information, and immediately repositions his vehicles in such a way that the vehicles are facing the enemy and the rest of the army is behind them. Oh, nice. Sniping out a rocket as well. I love doing that so much. Like the ranger dance, where you basically just inch forward a little, kill a rocket soldier, because rocket soldiers, unlike riflemen, die in one burst. So you just basically reposition to snipe one rocket in one burst and then get the hell out of there again. Ooh, he doesn't have the MCV on the radar. Ooh, that's gotta be nasty. There's gonna be a Tesla coil. 100%. I think that's enough for ILikeMen. Not with this detachment. Jesus Christ. Jeez Louise, that is some serious infantry pushing power. But ILikeMen smartly repositioning himself. I think he wants to establish a broad front here. So maybe a power plant here, racks here, and base defenses to this side. So he can't get easily flanked. Ganon with a very wide angle. This is an extremely wide angle. Yeah, he's doing just that. Very smart. Very smart. I think, yeah, the ranger could actually snipe those two. Thank you. Just 2 free pickups. 2 pickups without hiccups. Heavy tanks starting to trade blows. Not finding much. There's the Tesla. But the army from Ganon is out of position, so he could rotate. Starting to move out now. Yeah. ILikeMen, this is such a game of inches again. I love it. ILikeMen. Ooh, don't pull the tanks first. Don't. Oh, wow. Detachment, I completely missed that. Starting to move back, but yeah, they're gonna get cleaned up. Unfortunately. But he had the right idea. Getting a flank off against Ganon. He's gonna trade out some infantry. Oh, the tanks are behind. Tanks are very much so behind. Light tank, it's just being a nuisance. Sneaking into the back lines, just starting to pelt away at the ore truck, yeah. Give him half an hour without Ganon noticing and he's actually gonna be able to kill a harvester. Like the self-regeneration even counters that, basically. That is a detachment, but Ganon has so much in his main base. At least he forces his MCV to stay put. Alright. Tesla coil established. Nope. That's a big fat nope. And on this side of the map, oh my lord. I don't know if I like this. All the rifles from ILikeMen are so safely nestled behind the base. Ooh, yeah, Ganon not taking the best of trades. But he does have a radar dome. I don't know where this game is gonna go. I honestly don't know. This is such an aggressive forward base. Yeah, he moved out his original MCV, so most pro players, or most good players actually, just use 2 MCVs the entire game. It's rare that we see a 3rd MCV, it's just very costly. I love the scouts from ILikeMen, just playing mind games here. This should definitely be a base to be established for ILikeMen. That's high up on the priority list. He needs to take this expansion and just soak up all the cash, because right now Ganon is drowning in cash, comparatively speaking. Army graph, he's still ahead. Still ahead there. But support power timer is ticking down. 5 minutes until there's gonna be a complete wipe. Until he has access to the... Ooh, that's such a fortified position. Bad engagement. Bad spot. And the wreckage is blocking the access for the medium tanks. Ooh, that didn't go his way at all. I think he needs more econ. Honestly, Ganon is mining out his side of the map. So the one thing that he's got going for him, that he's got like half a base more than Ganon, but Ganon has got tech advantage. Still, I can see this game go either way. Ooh, he's trying to push in. Superior tank count for now. Very wide front. Ooh, most of the infantry from Ganon getting cleaned up. Okay, that's something you can work with. Oh, Ranger going down. Trading for a Tesla coil though, so very worthwhile. On the other side, yeah, trading okay. The V2 just adding some friendly fire. Okay, he's using force fire, huh? Is that force fire? No, it's just attack move. Okay, he loses the expansion, but trades for the expansion and the tech. Oh, he needs road advantage. Like, ooh, this heavy tank could have gone on a chase. Except ILikeMen would have had road advantage in just a couple seconds. However, that's gonna be econ for econ traded. Airfield down, Radar Dome down, no more support powers. Okay, that's big. And ILikeMen is now on his tier 2. MCV, crucially, has also survived. Now he needs to rotate. Yeah, that's the right call. Very good. He needs to stop this army. Like, he needs to find a way. This is 4 V2s. That's nothing to scoff at here. Ah, nice. The V2s have been sniffed out by a medium tank. And on the other side, yeah, he's trading so well. He just demolished this expansion. Now he's gonna basically be able to waltz through the main base. It's looking increasingly ILikeMen here in this map. Let's just be real for a second. Also blocking the war factory for just that extra little bit. Yeah, killing the service depot, that's the big one. It's a big ticket that forces Ganon into producing Soviet light vehicles, which are very good and potent, but not against what ILikeMen has to offer right now. Not good against tanks. Good for surprise drops, good for anti-air, good for anti-infantry poke. Not good against tanks. He's transitioning to a tier 2 style though, and actually, sometimes that can be detrimental. Oh! War factory, yeah, that one's dead. That one's toast, straight up. This is looking to be ILikeMen's game. Really, really well played. Basically constricting Ganon. Disabling him from going anywhere he likes on the map. Yeah, this is just a Hull army left. And in comes the artillery shell. Artillery shells of destiny. Ah, the Heinz immediately finding value, sniping one of the V2s. Yeah. Ganon, good night, sweet prince. So that's gonna be probably a 1... Yeah, here's the GG. That's a 1-1 trade here. Both players evening it out. That's been really well played from both. I like that little dance that they did around the middle. And ILikeMen just executing smart decision making this game. This was an amazing series, and there is there's a lot of replays to come now, which is super sweet. I'm also gonna maybe put in one or two remasters casts. They're gonna be very different, you're gonna see. But for now, yeah, OpenRA RAGL season 9 has started with a bomb, because Ganon is no longer the greatest of all time here. We've got a new GO80 in town, and we've also got ILikeMen on his heels. Basically trading blow for blow. So I'm super excited to see where the playoffs are gonna lead us, and also, is Ganon gonna find his way into the playoffs regardless? Or is it gonna be Pancho, Bane, there is several others, and Morkel. Pancho, Bane, and Morkel, yeah, there we go. That is gonna be very exciting times to be an OpenRA fan or caster indeed. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, probably in like 3 or 4 days, because I'm gonna produce in bulk now. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.